Hello, it's me, Tookru, and hold on to your dookie because it's about to get spooky.
Hold on to your dookie, it's about to get spooky.
AKA it's Halloween all time. I've actually been meaning to film this for at least a month, but stuff got in the way and I haven't got anything done other than certain things. But that's a whole different video. I tried to film this the other day and I did an update on like life and stuff, and the whole video ended up being 45 minutes long, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. So I'm just gonna get straight to it. Let's start with my things I found at my local TK Maxx. So first of all, we have this, a soup mug with bats on it. I think this is one of the first things I bought, and as you can tell, I have been using it. I had some, what is it, bolognese sauce in it, and I guess it discoloured the lid and I can't get it off. If anyone knows how, please tell me. So I have soaked it in hot water and soap and all that jazz and scrubbed it and all that, but nothing. I mean, it doesn't affect anything, just visually. I don't know how much it was because the label has washed off. I had left it on like a something, but yeah, it's gone now. I think it was about a £5. So £4.99, £5.99, something like that. And I love it because I have another soup mug like this, but it's not spooky. It's got like a panda face on it, and it's very handy. It comes in handy like for leftover sauce. Also my overnight oats. It's perfect because then I can actually eat it from like a bowl instead of like a crusty Tupperware thing. This is wonderful. Good find. Would probably buy another one if I happen on one, but I don't think that's going to happen at this point now because it's already starting to disappear. But yeah, I love it. And then I think I got this at the same time. It's technically not spooky, but it's witchy, so it counts. It's an amethyst candle that smells like lavender and musk. So it smells really nice, and it has amethysts in it. Last time I tried to film this, I tipped it too much and the whole fucking candle fell out and some of it broke. Oh god. Oh no, it fell out. Shit. Okay, we've got some bits and bobs missing from the middle now. But yeah, it was nice while it lasted. Clearly. Oh Jesus Christ, what have I done? Oh. Yeah, don't turn it upside down. It might fall out. So I don't know if that's visible, but yeah, I'm not doing that again. But yeah, there's some stones in it. I think I was inspired to buy it by Haunted Bat, actually, because at her first Halloween haul video she had one of these and I was like, that's so cool. And then I actually found some in my local one and it smells really nice, so I forked out for it. I don't know how much it was anymore. I've got a feeling it might have actually been a tenner. I don't want to think that it was a tenner. I want to think it was £6.99, but I have a bad feeling it was £9.99. But it smells really nice. It's pretty. I'm going to get some fucking crystals from it. Are they called crystals? I don't know. But it's nice. I got a set of tea towels. One boring white waffle kind of thing. You know, nothing there. And then this extremely cute, adorable witchy print one. got... I'm not even going to list all the things that are on it, because it's got everything you need. Except maybe like coffins and gravestones. It's adorable. This set was $4.99, which is a bit much, especially when you get just the one pretty one, which is why I only got one. There was quite a few cute designs, but I wasn't, and still I'm not sure what I'm actually going to make with this, because it's not going to be a tea towel, because it's light. It's going to get destroyed. It's going to be so dirty so quickly and not get fully clean. So, I don't know. It's probably going to be pockets. Maybe a pouch. Maybe a bow. I don't know yet. But yeah, as I didn't know what I would actually make out of it, I figured only one. Let's be sensible. And now I can't actually get any more because they don't have any in my local shop. They've got like maybe what are they called? Oven glove left, and like an apron. And they actually did have this in apron too. But I already have a spooky apron. That's black with spider webs on it. And I feel like a light colour apron with my proclivities for mess, no, not a good idea. So, and also, I don't need another one. To be honest, I barely use the one I have, because I don't have anywhere to hang it in the kitchen, so I always forget I have it. But this is adorable. Speaking of things that I don't really need, but I wanted, I got a blanket. I have lots of blankets. Like, I have so many blankets, I don't know what to do with them when it's not, like, they're not in use. Like, I could see the pile of blankets just there that are not in use, and there's like 4 or 5, and they're all big, except for the... Oh, I have such an itchy nose today. Except for the spooky blanket I got last year, which is grey with bats. But I got this one because it matches some of the colours in the vintage Marks and Spencer's throw we have on the sofa. And our sofa is like an L shape, so it doesn't cover all of it. And the L bit is currently covered by a pink, light pink pusheen blanket, which does not go with it at all. And says, apparently now that I'm 40, I care about things going. I got this to put on the sofa. And obviously I haven't put it on the sofa yet because I wanted to film this video. But now I can. Am I going to do it? Unlikely. Oh, and this was $12.99. But it's very cute. It goes with the green. And then I believe this is the last thing I've got from my local one, Chatham. Do not worry, it's not the last thing. But I bought a house. Yeah, I bought a haunted house cookie jar. It's adorable. It's got some chips on it, and when I took it to the till, the cashier was like, "Oh no, it's damaged. Do you still want it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know it's damaged." And she was like, I can take $2.99 off it because it's damaged. And I was like, cool. So this was only a tenner instead of $12.99. That was a good day. I don't think I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not going to put cookies in it because it's a bit small for cookies. At least our cookie or biscuit packets. And I don't really like biscuits anyway, so... But I'm going to put something in it. It's not just going to sit on the shelf. I just don't know what yet. Maybe scrunchies? Got some spooky scrunchies here. There we are. We've got some scrunchies in it. And then I can go, oh! Okay, I'm going to stop almost breaking this. Don't want to have another candle incident. Hello, it's Editing to Crew here. I just came to do some B-roll of like the sofa and stuff, and I found another thing I got from my local TK Maxx. So let's add this here. It's a little bottle stopper. That's a ghost. It was $5.99. I knew I forgot something. This is mostly for cider bottles. I don't really drink wine, and when we do drink wine, it's a screw top. Anyway, let's get to the next bit. If you're familiar with my work, with my Halloween rituals, you may know that I do like an annual Halloween haunting bus adventure where I get a bus pass and I go to all the I basically go to Maidstone and go to all the shops that have Halloween shit and get it all in one go. And then maybe go to also Hempstead and Strood if I've got enough time. But last year when I went, it was, I think it was September, I waited for all the other shops to have, you know, like Tiger and Aston, so on, have all their Halloween stuff out, so I don't miss out on that. But at that point, HomeSense already had run out. They had didn't have a Halloween section at all. Not even like a shelf. There was probably like a towel in the towels and a cushion in the cushion and a mug in the mugs, and that was it. You know, like random bits around the shop. But this year I wanted to go early, and my boyfriend, partner, whatever, other half, it's been almost God knows how long. It's in double digits, way into double digits. He's currently working 2 days in Maidstone. So one Thursday I got waited for him to get home, and when he did, I got his phone because that had his bus pass, and I went to Maidstone to go to HomeSense and Hobbycraft because they're close to, right next to each other. And got some shit. They did have a Halloween section this time, and I was a little bit overwhelmed. It was pretty good. And these are the things I got. First of all, I got a candle. So, witch's spell. It smells like vanilla, honey, almond and butter with some adjectives attached, but I have a feeling this is going to get long, so I'm not going to read them all. And this was $6.99. Everything's going a bit up. You used to be able to get a lot bigger candle for $6.99, but you know, inflation. Yeah, it smells nice. They had a few different smells designs in this same kind of, like, there was a pumpkin one, there was one with a skull and so on, but this one was my favourite. And then I also got this silly hand. I'm not entirely sure why, but it seemed like a good idea at the time, and I don't have a receipt anymore, so I'm not returning it. It was $6.99. All the drawings are a bit faded, and I figured I could like refill them in with my Posca pens, like maybe in a nice neon pink, make it a bit more fun, maybe gold. Though I don't think my gold is thin enough. Definitely not white though, because well, white is good. The pen's not quite opaque enough, so it would kind of look like this anyway. So that's my plan. We'll see when I get to it. Yeah, I mean, this was probably not the most sensible thing I bought, but I did. So this is where we are. This is my actual, well, not my number one favourite thing I got in Maidstone, but this is my bat. A little hangy bat. I don't know how much it was, because actually when I found it, the price tag had fallen off, because all the surfaces are textured, but the tag was all like right next to it, and I think it was like maybe $4.99, $5.99, something like that. I like bats. There's been, for like a couple of years now, there's a door knocker that looks like this that I've been sort of like, ooh, that would be the dream. But I think, if I remember right, it's a bit more than I want to pay for a door knocker. Also, I don't know how to change the door knocker. And yeah, I don't know. I would also want to take it with me if we ever move from here. It's just not worth it. So I have this. This is my. She hangs from things. I don't know where she's gonna live yet. She's gonna be there for now. Oh, so play backwards. There we go. Facing the camera. Look like the star you are. I also got this, you know, a glass jar. I've got one of the like taller ones that are supposedly, allegedly, for spaghetti, but they don't actually fit spaghetti. I keep my spaghetti in it, but it sticks out by that much, so you can't put the lid on. So whatever. But this one, I think I'm going to put cinnamon sticks in, because yes, I have cinnamon sticks. I like to use them for like, what is it called, jeera rice? I like to make that with curries. But yeah, it was $3.99. But this is my favourite thing I got from Maidstone. This was actually on my wish list. Towels, hand towels. Yes, this is how sad my life is. I'm excited about hand towels. But yeah, it's got bats, freaking bats. There was actually 2 designs that I liked maybe even more on the website, but I haven't seen them in the real life, so I couldn't get them obviously. And I'm too tight to pay for the $2.95 click and collect fee when your order's under £50. Fuck that. There was a spiderweb and a ghost one. But yeah, I was very excited about these. They are very nice. I could finally start using them too. My local one actually has had towels the whole time. Like, they were the first thing that showed up, but I wasn't in love with any of the designs, and they're $10.99. So it was a bit much for like something I don't love. So I've been very sensible. Good for me. There was one that has like flowers and skeleton on black that is very similar to print of fabric I've got. But the texture wasn't the same. It was much more shiny and like synthetic feeling, whereas this is quite nice and soft. I don't know if there's, yeah, these ones are 100% cotton. I reckon they were partially polyester. So yeah, I like my towel. That's my exciting thing. Why am I so sad? And you must be wondering, where else did you go then? Like, where else? Well, I went to Leeds at the beginning of this month because I had a zine fest, and it was my first one further away than London since, you know what. So I got a megabus, stayed for the weekend at my friend's house, and on the Sunday we went to TK Maxx and Homesteads. Because obviously I have a problem, so I have to, you know, be enabled. I didn't get it. I only got like a bottle of maple bourbon pecan syrup from TK Maxx, and I was like, oh no, there's nothing good in here. This is very disappointing, because I thought, oh god, sorry, I've got something. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, because I assumed that the TK Maxx and Homesense was like a combo, like in Maidstone. But no, there's a TK Maxx, and then there's like 2 doors down, there's a Homesense separately. And they basically had all their Halloween shit at the Homesense. There was quite a bit. I was overwhelmed. But there was also nothing that I was like super duper 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 in love with. there was a lot of things that I liked, but I was also like, how am I going to get this home on the Megabus without breaking it, or just how am I going to fit it, how am I going to carry it, so on, kind of thing. Because obviously I have to get from the coach to the train station to home, and the bus was full fucked, so it wasn't a guarantee that I'd be able to get the bus home. But eventually I made my decisions, and this is what I got. I bought another house. This was actually the first thing I saw when I came in. And it lights up, it has lights. Yeah, they say millennials aren't buying houses. I got 2. Like, to be honest, most houses aren't $12.99. Or $10.99, because 10 because they had a chip. But yeah, this is very nice. It's got the little skeleton by the door, and it's got a glittery roof. The glittery roof's actually a bit of a problem, because they wrapped it in paper for me at the shop, and then when I got home, you probably can't see this on the footage, but like there's little scraps of white paper that got stuck on some of the corners on the glitter, and I can't seem to get it out. Maybe I actually need to like get something wet and try to wipe it, I don't know. But I love this house. Ooh. Yes. Apparently this year is the year of haunted houses, which I'm good with. I also got this. I don't know what this is. It seemed like a good idea at the time, and my friends liked it, which made me go, okay, this is not completely insane. I think I'm going to put it by the front door, like there's a sort of like a corner. Like this is the, oh, I put my elbow in the bit where I've got the something, I don't know what it's called, exposure lock, that's it. So yeah, there's like a corner. Oh, how am I gonna, okay, this is my phone case. So let's say this here is the door, and then there's a wall here. I'm gonna put it here above the light switch. Yeah, that's my idea. I think originally I thought, well, if I decide it's not a good idea, I can go and return it to my local one. But I don't know where my receipt is, so I can't do that. And I think it's good. I think it's cool. Boo! I like signs. This was $12.99. And I guess I can kind of use it as... No, I can't use it as glasses because this is not wide enough. No, it's too wide. Anyway, yeah, got a sign. And then I also got some cookie cutters, even though I don't make cookies. I just discussed how I don't really care for biscuits. But the thing is, I am planning... I was going to say I'd like to, but I haven't really made any. So I'm planning to make some like charms from like modelling clay and air dry clay. I've got clay in the house, and these are really nice for like cutting the shapes out. They are a little bit big, but the thing is, I actually originally bought a different set that had 6 cookie cutters, and they were slightly bigger. And I was like, oh, these are a bit big, but I like these shapes. But they were also like the smallest ones they had. But then we went back either later the same day with a different friend, or on the Monday before, I think it was later the same day actually. And I found these. So I switched them. Swapped them at the till, you know, in the normal way. Not just, you know, in my bag. Yeah. The only thing is, the original set had a coffin, which I like a lot. But coffins are easy to just, you know, cut out. It's not exactly, you know, they're just straight lines. So, will I make something eventually? Don't know. We'll see. Ha! Oh, and that was the last TK Maxx thing. But we're not done. Yeah, we have a few things still left. Let's do the smaller one first. I went to Hobbycraft on Saturday because I had a bus pass again, but for Pride. And they had the Halloween stuff out. I got a skeleton. You know, you build it together. Build it, paint it, hang it up somewhere. Boom, bob. I think it was £4. And I also got these 2 little velvet pumpkins that I could make myself, but to be honest, it would probably cost me more than £1 each because I don't have velvet. Yeah, I want to make like a headband or some sort of head decoration from them. So that was the Hobbycraft one. That was quick. There was a lot more, but it's a lot of the same stuff. So I already had some of it. And I'm also trying to be sensible. But speaking of not sensible, I went a bit off on the Asda website because they had their duvet covers. And as you may see, I already have an Asda spooky duvet cover here. But I bought 4. I bought 2 designs, but I got doubles of both. So I have like 2 ghosty ones in king size because that's our size. That's the size our duvet cover is. I got the extra one to sew something, and then I also got the costume cats again because it was different from last year's. I do have another one somewhere, but I don't know where I've put the one that's the other one. Yeah, it's somewhere. I think I've put it so I'm going to wash it. I think this might go on next, all the ghosts. I think we need to change our duvet cover soon. But yeah, I bought 4 duvet covers like an insane person. I still haven't made anything. I have an extra one of the last year's one too, for exactly the same reason. I haven't made anything yet. But I've got a couple of good patterns, so I think I might actually finally do it before Halloween comes. Will I make something from these before Halloween comes? We'll see. But yeah, let's have a bit more look at these. So ghosties. I think the ghost one is my favourite actually. Also, I really wanted the ghost one last year, but it was sold out when I got to it. So, and I think that's it for this year so far. But I'm sure I'm not done. I'm hoping to do another Maidstone trip next week. I think before Cole stops working at Maidstone because he's got a new job. But we don't know when he starts yet, and also before the bus strike starts, because there's going to be a bus strike here. So, and I don't want to be a scab. So, yeah, that's our spooky Halloween haul part something for this year, and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any. So, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what was your favourite thing. Tell me what kind of spooky thing you would like to see me make. If you have any suggestions. What should I paint on my skeleton? Do you want to see me do some spooky crafts? Because I've got lots of, like, paintable things that I haven't painted yet. All that jazz. Tell me what you found. You know, all that jazz. You know the things people want you to tell them. You know, tell me your favourite things for a thing I found. What have you found? What's the good thing that you found in or what are you looking for? I am still looking for hopefully another set of pan towels if I can find it, another soup mug if I have find it, but I'm going to be all right. And my number one wish thing is I would like to find one of those Halloween scales that they had last year, because I have regrets. There was also a really pretty cushion that I saw at my local one, and I kept looking at it, and then when I decided, okay, if it's there still the next time I see it, I'm gonna get it. Was it there? No. So I'll include a picture of it here, maybe, I don't know. I've got a feeling this is already getting a bit long, so we're gonna leave it at that. You know, you have a nice day, stay spooky, and you know, hold on to your dookie while we're getting spooky. I'm really bad at these outros.